You know the old saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and at Comcare, we take that very seriously. I'm Dr. Erik Bowell, a family medicine physician with Comcare.
Dr. Bowell, thank you so much for being on the show. We're going to be talking about preventative medicine. Let's start out with child exams, I guess, maybe child well exams, and kind of take us from there.
Childhood exams start out very frequently early on. At the time of birth, from the time they discharge from the hospital, we like to see them within a couple days, and then at a couple weeks, and then at about 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year. And it goes every 3 months up until the point where you get to 18 months old. And then you space that out to every 6 months until you reach 3 years of age. And at that point, you can kind of transition to this once a year exam where they're going to come in and we're going to check development, we're going to check growth, we're going to do a good physical exam, address any concerns that the parents might have at that point.
Well, you kind of answered it when you said 1 year from then on, once a year. Sure. How about for adults? We
always recommend that anyone should get a checkup at least once a year, just to come in for a basic exam, and depending on age, some appropriate age-related health screenings, depending on where you're at in your life, and just to make sure that you're staying on top of health maintenance and preventative health.
And I think if you stay on, at least with children, and for adults for that matter, the regular visits, immunizations just fall right in line, right?
They do, yeah. We have a very set guideline for immunization schedules that start at birth and continue on throughout life. And there's quite a few. There's honestly kind of too many to really get into a lot of detail about, other than to say, it is a set schedule, and anytime you come to an appointment at Comcare, our nurses will check and see to make sure you're up to date with all your immunizations. And if you're not, we'll address it at the
And I assume as well with screenings, when you were talking about, colonoscopies, mammograms and stuff like that, you do that as well with them, right?
That's exactly correct, yeah. We make sure that we're checking all the boxes and making sure you're up to date on all your health screenings for preventative medicine as well. Most people don't check their blood pressure at home on a regular basis, and coming to the doctor might be the only time they ever do that. And it's not uncommon to discover a little bit of elevated blood pressure, some elevated cholesterol, or other issues that people weren't even aware that they had. And those things are important to stay on top of just for long-term preventative health, staying as healthy as you can, as long as you can.
Well, thank you so much for some great information. And thank you for watching. For more information, please visit comcarepa.com and like their Facebook page.